Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to round 11 of our 450 career mode playthrough Road to King, episode number 11 here in Monster Energy Supercross 2, the official video game. Pretty much, guys, things have been getting a little sketchy in this career, but we're hopping into it to the Dome at America's Center. I don't know why they call it that, man. You think you could come up with like a better name for a stadium, but nope, that's what they call this stadium. We're gonna start off with some training. We have our agenda. We got some training, a challenge day, and some promotional days to round out the week before we head in to St. Louis. Let's get right into the video. We are here, we are on our Honda, we got our Fox gear set up, clean Fox setup here today, and we're gonna start off with training. Now before we get into it, guys, if you do enjoy this video at any point in time, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. Other than that, guys, throw any comments down below in the comment section, click that subscribe button for a ton of Monster Energy Supercross videos, guys. Let's get in to landing. The landing training. Are we gonna be able to do it, man? Are we gonna be able to get it done? So we have 5 attempts to get this done, and we have to try and land in the correct spot. Is that the goal? That is the goal. That is the goal. Jumps, we got 8 out of 9 points. So one of them we messed up. That's crazy. You gotta be on a point for every single one of those jumps. 3 jumps, you have to land them perfect. Let's see if we can do it in attempt number 2. I actually think I clicked the wrong thing, and yeah, okay. This game, man, why would it not just let me retry right away? Why would it send me back to here? Okay, I guess we're taking 8 out of 9 points on the training challenge, and we're gonna hop in to the head-to-head challenge against, who are we gonna go against? Let's go against Marv. Look at me and Marv, our rivalry. It is crazy right now. I'm gonna take him on in a time attack, see if we can drop that rivalry just a little bit, you know, maybe just a little bit, and see what goes down. The advanced track layout. I would say, man, the advanced track layout isn't that advanced. These tracks could have been way better, like way better. I can't lie. This compound is not a lot of fun. The compound tracks are not the best tracks they could have made for a compound in this game. They could have been so much more creative, set the bar really high, but they didn't. I mean, Supercross 1 had a really killer compound. It did. I loved the compound in Supercross 1. Supercross 2, on the other hand, this one, not the best. MXGP Pro, it was alright. The track wasn't anything crazy, but the scenery was alright, and the track wasn't too bad. Like I said, it wasn't anything crazy, but it wasn't too bad. This track just feels like, I don't even know. I actually don't even know. It just doesn't flow. Something about it does not feel right as we case our brains out. But something about this track just doesn't feel right. Feels like there's no flow, I guess, if that makes sense. These corners here are actually pretty fun when you rail them. I don't know why I hugged that inside, but we did. You can toss some whips on these back doubles. Always fun to throw some whips into the mix. Cutting her close on that one. Almost didn't bring her back. Through these whoops, you want to get a good drive. I don't know if we're going to beat Marv first try here. I actually do not know if we're going to get it done. It's going to be close. We got 10 seconds to get to the finish line. Are we going to be able to do it? 2 doubles to go. And bam, we got it done. Showtime, guys. Look at that. Fist pumping in the air. I love it. Dropping our rivalry with the boy Marv down 50%. That's not too shabby. Now, my question is, do the rivalries actually like carry over to the race? Like in the race, if I have a rivalry with Marv, is he gonna try and like take me out, be aggressive with me, or does it literally mean absolutely nothing when it comes to race day? That's my question, and I wonder if there's any way for us to find that one out. Check out the GoPro promotional day, man. Imagine actually getting to do that. That would be sweet in real life. Having people taking pictures of you, you're like, man, look at me, I am pro, I am sponsored. That's the dream right there. But as we load in to St. Louis, guys, I thought it would be a good time to kind of explain what's about to go down. So we have started doing qualifying. I'm gonna hop in, I'm gonna do qualifying. In a previous episode, we found out that you can actually not qualify for the night show. I didn't hit a hot lap. We were in like 23rd place. I just ended it. I was like, let's get on to the main events, and we didn't qualify. So we need to hit a hot lap. We need to be able to qualify into the night show, and then we are going to kill it in this main event. We don't necessarily need to hit a super clean lap. We just need to hit a lap that's going to guarantee us a placement in that night show, in that main event. That's what we need, and I believe that is the top 22. The top 22 times get into the night show. So we aren't doing any heat races or anything, just this qualifying. I think if we were doing heat races, they take all 40 riders, and then you have to qualify through the heat race, right? Heat race and LCQ and everything. But here in this, it's just the top 22 times get into the night show. So just a consistent, clean lap will probably get it done. Not going off track like that. Cannot do that.
That's a cheater line right there.
I think whether you like doing qualifying or you don't like doing qualifying, I think it is worth it. You know, it does take longer. It makes the races a lot longer. But in the end, like at the end of the day, you're learning the track a little bit. You're learning what lines to hit. And it makes your main event just that much easier. So even after our first lap here on the track, we are sitting at the top of qualifying. We really need to find a way through that section. Coming into that corner, that's both laps now that we just came in too hot. Here, I don't really think there's a point in tripling into that section, because then you can't get this Supercross triple, and you have to single into the corner. So I don't really know what to say about that. Probably just choke up double, and then Supercross triple. Here we can actually, I wonder if we could quad there. That would be the line. Alright, lap number 3 here in qualifying. We're still sitting at the top of the board. We are still at the top of the board. Oh crap. Sometimes, guys, the goon moments just take over, okay? You just can't avoid them. That was one of those moments. Lap number 4 might be the charm, guys. Somehow we still have the fastest time, which I don't really know how that's possible, because we gooned it up on our first lap. But we must have some section where we're going quicker than them. That's all I could assume. Like, I don't know how that's actually possible. I thought our first lap was like Squid City out there, but I guess not. I guess we got through the lap pretty clean, and that'll probably get us in to the main event. So cannot complain about that. I cannot complain about that one at all. This section here, I'm trying to figure out how to time it good, because if you triple perfectly, you can jump onto this tabletop that we just jumped over. But it is tough to time the triple in. The 450 almost wants to quad. Same with here. The 450 almost wants to quad there rather than double, triple. I don't know. The 450s are fast in this game, and they almost feel too fast for the tracks. I don't know. That's something I'm going to talk about in this episode when we get into the main event. But I think we're going to end qualifying after this lap. I think we are, sitting in a pretty solid spot with that time. Can't complain too much about being on top of the pole, on top of qualifying. So we ended qualifying after like 4 or 5 laps, and we are actually almost 1 second quicker than Eli Tomac. So that's pretty clutch, man. We're gonna get first gate pick, and that's gonna come in huge when we get to the main event. So they say St. Louis is one of the best tracks of the year. I think we're gonna have to be the judge of that one. Now we're gonna go, I'm gonna try something, okay? Tight inside gate so that no one's on our left, okay? No one's gonna be on our inside going into this corner. I'm gonna come into this bike setup, make sure everything's good. Okay, we are golden. My logic on this is that everyone's gonna be to our right. So when we get to that first corner, oh my, we timed it. We absolutely timed it. But my logic was that when we got to this corner, everyone was gonna be on our outside and we could sneak around the inside. But this works even better. We're not going to get the triple. Man, that triple, double, triple, and then jump onto the tabletop just requires perfect timing. Like, absolute perfect timing. We go down, we hit a tough block and go down. Give the lead away. That is okay. I like a little bit of a challenge, you know. We got a long main event, and I like a little bit of a challenge. So, Tomac's out front. We got, it looks like Marv, Reed, and then Benny Bloss. Benny Bloss, man, up near the front. I love it. Okay. Into third. Into P3. Here we go. Coming in hot to that corner. It seems to work, though. Like, the tough blocks seem to stop you. And these guys seem to go slow through the whoops. That might be where we gain a lot of time on them. Stretch out this triple. See if we can get past Tomac here, right around the outside. Not gonna happen. We're gonna have to try and get this section. There we go. See what I mean, guys? Perfect timing into that section, and you can get through it pretty clean. Tomac hit the exact same line, though. No problem. He's gonna case a little bit there, giving us the lead, and we are a goner. Now, while we're out front, guys, I want to talk about 250s versus 450s in this game, and I really want to start doing maybe some like 250 versus 450 episodes like I used to. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh, we are stuck. I'm surprised Tomac didn't get past us, to be honest. But I think it would be really fun to just compare the 250s to the 450s in this game. And the thing is, I think I'm a 250 rider in this game. Like, I think I like the 250s more. I find the 450s are like just a little too fast. Like, take this section for example. The 450 almost wants to quad, but the quad is like nearly impossible to make. I actually don't even know if it is possible to make. But the 450, when you're cruising, it wants to quad that jump. It really does. It wants to quad. Even this here, if we don't like absolutely butcher this section, it wants to huck a quad in that section as well. But I just don't think it has enough drive. The 450s almost make the rhythms too easy, if that makes sense. Too easy to the point where you're trying to hit rhythms that almost aren't possible in the game. And then the 250 just feels so balanced when you're hitting these lines. It really does. The 250 feels so good when you're hitting these lines. Like, the tracks actually feel built for 250s, and then the 450s feel too fast. And if you look at it in real life, the 250s are going like wide open to make these jumps, and then the 450s, you know, they barely have to leave third gear to make it around the track, right? So it kind of makes sense why the 450s seem just like too fast for this game, but I just really don't like the way they play. I really don't. And I was the same way with the first Supercross game. I found the 250s were balanced, and you know, tripling into a rhythm section wasn't easy, but it wasn't super hard, and it was probably the fast line. On these bikes, it's like tripling into a section is easy, right? It's easy to make triples in and all that and hit the big lines, but the bike almost wants you to go a little bit further, which I just don't think it's possible. Like, we're ruining this section because we're over jumping that first triple, and if I hold it wide open, the bike's gonna want to throw a quad there. And I'll show you guys next lap. Like, when you come into that section as fast as you can, you get nowhere close to the quad. Watch, we'll do it this time and we'll actually make it. But we have about 5.5 minutes to go, and look who's keeping us honest, man. I have not seen that name near the front in a while. Chad Reed chilling in P2 in front of Tomac, and he's actually like, he's a fair distance in front of Tomac too. He is like, look at that gap. He's pulling from Tomac. Let's go, Reedy. Let's go. But through here, okay, so you can hit this weird triple thing, and then come here and just go as fast as you can into this section. And it just gives you such a weird pop because you're entering the section faster. You're not getting a good drive off of the takeoff of the jump. But then when you enter into the section slower, it's trying to send you further, if that makes sense. I don't know, I just find the 450s are really overpowered. You guys can let me know your thoughts on that whole 250 versus 450 debate down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Do you guys like the 250s or the 450s in this game? And one more thing, guys, do you like it when I throw like raw gameplay into the career? Because we're gonna go here and we're gonna cut to a couple raw laps to end it off. So let me know in the comments, do you guys enjoy the raw gameplay when I go and I grab third camera angles, like different perspectives and all that, and edit it all together? Do you guys like the raw footage just to change it up a little bit, or should we be here doing some commentary for the whole thing? Like, look at that there, right? We almost hit the quad, but I just don't think it's possible to actually get the drive to make the quad, right? Like, we're casing our brains out, and we'd need a lot more speed to make it that little bit further. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna cut to the raw laps, guys. Enjoy. A couple mistakes there in the raw gameplay. Man, Reed and Tomac, they were close. They caught right up to us, but we managed to pull through. Crashes happen. Hey, it's a video game, man. We can't be perfect all the time. We are going, guys. We are cruising our way to a victory right now. And man, oh man, we are like checking out. We are gone right now. On to the final lap. We just got to make it through these sections clean one more time. And we are the king of St. Louis. Guys, do you think we need to do some challenges? The thing is, it's not like we're checking out. Like, we aren't gone from the field. Reed is right there. If we crashed like 2 times, he would be past us. But we led start to finish, and it doesn't really make it that interesting. So I think what we're going to do is let everyone get to the first corner before we go. And then that way we're going to at least have to pass some people, right? And fight our way to the front of the field. Whether it's just at the start of the race and we get past everyone, you know, super quick, or we're battling all the way till the end of the moto to get that lead. I think that'll make it a little more interesting. Wow, I'm butchering these sections. I'm happy this race is over because, like, man, a couple more laps of Reedy riding clean, he would have been past us. But that is the victory, guys. I think moving on from here, we're going to do what I was just talking about and give ourselves a little bit of a setback, give the AIs a little bit of a head start, and that will be a little more entertaining, I would think. So we took that win. We're going to be in first for points, not too shabby, and we are now 9 points ahead of Marvin Muskin in the championship. Anderson's in 3rd, Tomac in 4th, Baggett in 5th, Reed in 6th, and Cole Seeley in 7th. Not too shabby, man. The championship is starting to get towards the end. We're through the first half, into the second half now, and we're starting to have a little bit of a lead. So let me know what you guys think about the raw gameplay in the comments below, and let me know what you guys think about doing little bits and pieces of challenges within the career mode. I think it would just change it up a little bit, spice it up a little bit, and it should be fun. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button if you did enjoy. Other than that, I'll catch you guys all in another video. Peace out.